Yo, what's going on, my fellow zombie slayers? Today I'm back at it with another top 5, and this is the top 5 hardest maps in Call of Duty Zombies history. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have Call of the Dead. Now, Call of the Dead is one of the hardest maps of all time for multiple different reasons. Number 1, George being in the mix. Number 2, horrible wonder weapons that literally drop off around the 30s. The Scavenger, obviously. Even Pack-a-Punch the Scavenger drops off on round 34. It's not super reliable. You don't have a lot at your advantage, except maybe the waff whenever you get done killing George, and that's only if you've done the Easter egg beforehand. So then again, there's not really much you could do about that. It's very, very difficult to get to a high round. Not many people have been able to even get to around 100 on this map. I think, according to ZWR, I think only maybe 1 or 2 people have made around 100 on this map, so it comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have World War Verrückt. Verrückt is one of the hardest maps alone because of its tight and small, convenient little places. The ray gun being the only wonder weapon on this map really makes sense for why it would be, I don't know, this low. So, I mean, if you get me, you get me. Verrückt is definitely one of the hardest maps, in my opinion. It's compact, cramped, and not a lot of room to train. So, moving on to the number 3 spot, we have Zetsubo no Shima. Zetsubo no Shima is, I mean, not typically too hard of a map, but in my opinion, it is very hard because you have to turn on the power. It is very tedious, this entire map. It's one of the only maps that are overlooked in Black Ops 3, and I feel like it's overlooked because of how tedious this map is. It's very hard to get a lot of the stuff, especially if you're a casual player and you're not experienced. Yeah, and coming from actual, you know, experience, I tried to get power on in a video of mine, and I obviously could not do it because I was in the game with like 2 other people that had no idea what they were doing. So yeah, moving on to the number 2 spot, we have Shangri-La. Shangri-La is obviously going to be on this list because Shangri-La is hands down a hard map. Again, just like Verrückt, it's very cramped. I mean, it is a beautiful map, believe me. I do know that. It's a beautiful map. Shangri-La it's cramped. The baby gun is, it's good. It shrinks the little baby zombies, right? You get to kick them, and that's the fun part. You get to football punt zombies. Who doesn't like that? And the whole reason why I think that Shang is one of the hardest maps is it's very easy to die with the Shriekers, the fire zombies, the napalm zombies, yeah, and the zombies alone. I mean, if you kick a napalm zombie, you can go ahead and count your run out. Like, if you have no more quick revive, you can just go ahead and count your run. That's done. So, yeah, that's the reason why it makes the number 2 spot. Before we get into the number 1 spot, I have an honorable mention for this video, and the honorable mention is Nuketown, believe it or not. It's very hard to get around 100 on this map alone. The reason why I didn't put it on this list technically, and it didn't really make the top 5, but it got an honorable mention, is because, well, the random perk drop. You can get quick revive on round 1. That's, everybody knows this. The problem lies whether or not you can get Pack-a-Punch or Juggernog before round 20. All right, this is known throughout the entire community. Juggernog is definitely one of those things that you really need for a high round attempt, and realistically, a lot of people can do it, but not casual players. And it's really down to the casual players whether or not they can actually attempt to make a high round. And not to mention, speaking from personal experience, I hate Nuketown. It's so forgettable. But yeah, moving on to the number 1 spot, we have 5. Who would have thought? 5 not only is cramped and compact, you have 1 room you can train in. It's only good for solo. The Pentagon Thief, always stealing your guns, whether or not they're pack-a-punched or not. The Winter's Howl is the only wonder weapon on that map. And yeah, on paper, the weapon sounded good, okay? You can slow down zombies. Who would have thought? But no, this wonder weapon is garbage. It drops off even Pack-a-Punched, I think, on round 16. This wonder weapon is hot garbage. Pentagon Thief, it's just a clusterfuck, this map. And anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. So if you did enjoy the video, please subscribe. And yeah, more top 5s coming at your way. And yeah, catch you guys later.